Janet is in Boise, Idaho. Hi, Janet. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hey, Ken and Dave. It's a pleasure.
Ours too. How can we help?
Yeah, so I'm calling today just to see how me and my husband, can get ahead of our bills. It seems like every single month we pay our bills 3 weeks after the due date, and then a week later they're due again. So we've tried, budgeting and just trying to get ahead, and we just can't seem to get that curve. So we're just calling to see what tips and tricks you could provide for us.
Okay. What's your household income?
It's about $75,000 gross.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how much debt do you have, not counting your house?
$39,000.
On what?
On student loans is $24,000, $5,000 in credit cards, and $9,000 or $10,000 on the RV, a travel trailer.
On a trailer. Okay. And you make $75K a year.
That's right, between the both of us.
Okay. All right. All right. So where do you think your money's going?
Well, I know that it was going to a lot of eating out. I actually just got my husband on board about 2 months ago to do like the baby steps.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing it probably by myself for like a whole year ever since. And it seems like actually we've been on this momentum of just being behind for like the last year.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just sick of it. I'm tired of handling it. So I have him stepping in on the finances, as well as just really, being careful where our money is going. And so, I've tried for the last 2 months. We've just been, paying every single week because we get paid every week. So that's kind of
okay.
helpful.
So if I sat down with you and your husband
Sure.
with a yellow pad at the kitchen table, and I said, okay, this is what you have coming in this week. Let's map out where every one of those dollars is going. This is what you have coming in the next week. Let's map out where every one of those dollars is going. Let's map out. You should have enough with the numbers you gave me.
We should. Yeah, we should. And that's
But you're not doing that.
Right.
There it is. Okay. So you need to sit down, and you can jump on every dollar, but the first thing is the two of you have to do this together, not turn it over to him because he can do it and you can't do it. That's not true. Okay. Mm-hmm. Both of you together need to do this, because what's going to have to happen is you're going to have to decide not to do a bunch of stuff you're doing now that doesn't matter as much as getting in control matters.
Right.
I want to get in control more than I want to go out to eat. I want to get out of debt and have a life more than I want to go on vacation. I want to get in control more than I like this travel trailer. I want to get in control more than, and I'm sick and tired of living stress to stress to stress to stress to stress with no hope, feeling like a rat in a freaking wheel. And when when both of you are saying that, and then you put numbers to that, and you say, okay, this week, on Friday, we get a check for X. The following Thursday, we get a check for Y. The following Saturday, we get a check for Z. And you write that down, and you plan out every one of those dollars and where every one of them are going, because the water bill is due on the second week, the house payment's due on the first week, the student loan payments due in the third week, and we're going to figure out what's coming out. We're going to take this much for food, this much for food, this much for food in the 4 different weeks, and we're going to allocate every one of those bills to a certain week, and some of them across weeks, so that we have enough money to take care of them. And every dollar has an assignment on paper, on purpose. Before the month begins, we agree on it and spit, shake, and pinky swear, and then we don't do anything else with money except what we freaking wrote down.
Right. And it seems like we've been doing that for the last 2 months, but we can't catch that curve. We can't get out of this momentum.
So you write it all down and you don't have enough?
No, we do have enough, but it seems like it's gone every single week. And
now, if you wrote it down to have enough, and then you did something else other than what you wrote down.
Well, I guess where we're struggling is just like every time we get our bill every single, whatever a month, we pay it once a week, but we have so many little ones, it seems like we just don't know where.
They're not all written down.
Prioritize them. Yeah, we need to prioritize them better.
Every one of them on paper, on purpose, in a certain week. This is a week 1 bill. This is a week 4 bill. This is a week 2 bill. Different bills have different weeks, and they all go within the income of that week. And then when the check comes in, the check is already spent, so you can't do anything except what you wrote down.
Yep.
You are not
Right.
managing to the budget. You're writing it out as a hypothetical and then going and doing what you used to do.
Right.
And you're not
So how
focusing
do we
on it.
get ahead?
But
How do
listen,
we get
Janet,
ahead?
I'll tell you how. You've got to
That'll get you ahead. Just what I told you.
Yeah.
If you won't write down not getting ahead. You'll get
Yeah,
ahead
because
as soon as you do that.
like,
You've
for
got room in
example-
this budget.
Yeah, we
There's-
do. Yeah.
You're disorganized and chaotic.
Yeah.
And when
Right.
you give every single, if I paid you $100,000 a year to pay these bills exactly on time, and you had no emotional tie to them whatsoever, and you would look at this family, this distant family over in Boise, Idaho, and tell them to quit going to freaking restaurants. I don't care how tired you are. No whining allowed. You're going to pay the
Right.
freaking bill on time. If I told you to do that, you could do it for someone else.
Right.
It's because it's not right. It's sixth grade math. You can do
Right.
this. So
Right.
you have got to get very detailed, very intentional, and then live the detail. Don't write it all down and then go do what you used to do. And so, well, I didn't feel like cooking tonight. I don't give a crap. Go home and get some leftovers out of the dadgum refrigerator. That's how you do it. You can, I mean, we all have that. You just got to talk to your whiny self and say, no, whiny self. I've done that myself. I mean, Sharon and I have done it to each other. We know what it feels like. But you have to go, I want control more than I feel tired tonight. You know? And that's the biggest thing. That's the phrase that comes out of everybody's mouth, by the way, before they go out to eat or before they hit the fast food and get dog food at Taco Bell, you know, or whatever. And so it's just, it's horrible. It's horrible value. It's horrible nutrition, and it's out of control spending. And so it's just, yeah, so you got to write it down and get on Every Dollar, download the app. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you the upgrade. I'll give you the premium Every Dollar where it ties to your bank. And we'll get you started on that, Janet, because what y'all desperately need is a detailed budget. And here's how you do a budget, folks. You give every single penny a name. Every bill has a week allocated. In Every Dollar, it's called paycheck planning. And you plan out each paycheck for the month. And you and your spouse both look at it. Every dollar is assigned to saving, to giving, or to a bill. Period. Every single dollar. There is no there is no, 50% of my budget is non-allocated. Bull crap. Allocate every dime in Every Dollar. On the paycheck planning, every dollar has a name before the month begins. August is coming. Where's your August money going to be? It's going to freaking disappear if you don't tell it what to do. It will leave and go to people's houses who tell it what to do. And then you'll say stuff like the poor get poorer and the rich get richer. Yes, they do, because the rich tell their money what to do.
Yeah.
That's how this works. And so you got to get on top of this stuff and lean into it. Every dollar has an assignment. You stick to it. You agree on it with your spouse. And you do not spend a dime unless it's on that page, on that Every Dollar app. If it's not on there and it comes up and it's a surprise and you forgot it, you got to take something else off, because if you put something on there and you're already spent it all, now you're in overdraft and now it doesn't work and I can't seem to get caught up. Well, you're not getting caught up because you're not living your plan. Do the plan, live the plan. Write the plan, live the plan. Do the plan, live the plan. Live the plan. And it's your plan, by the way. You decide where it's going to go. But I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm not going out to eat. I'm not going on vacation. I'm selling a stupid travel trailer. Everything else is for sale, so much the kids think they're next. We're going to take extra jobs, and we're getting control because I'm tired of being stressed out. That's what I'm doing if I'm in your shoes, and I did it, by the way.